result of attacking the rim and being physical.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Leonard with the steal. Paul kicks to Mutombo. Leonard attacking, and he dunks it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Detroit leads by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. An exceptional performance from Byron Scott.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Looking at what Scott's been doing, 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Detroit, they've got LeBron James. Klay Thompson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
James outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. LeBron James. Both free throws good from James. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Westbrook against Curry. Nice D from Cousins. Detroit leading by 7. James with it. He has 6. And Durant, here we go.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry dishes to Nowitzki. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Westbrook passes to Durant. And a missed layup.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The dish to Durant. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
DeRozan's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the paint. And it's sent back by George.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Curry. They get it back. Can't cash in from close range. It's Westbrook with the drive. They can't stop the run with that one. Chicago trailing here. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Wallace. Chandler comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Gerald Green, he's checked in for George. And Irving subbed in for Curry. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Green, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Irving kicks to DeRozan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's Irving.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Offensive rebound. Mutombo. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he's just going all out to get the...
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Chicago. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. So for Chicago right now, Irving is out there with Smith. Then it's Green. Then there's Anderson Varejão. And it's Chandler in the power forward position.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Bosh, no one around him. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Leonard with the steal. Bosh dishes to Mutombo. Bosh passes to Mutombo. Bosh, a screen on Irving. Paul kicks to Bosh. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard with no one around. Again, Leonard missing. Here's Smith. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Scott dishes the Bosch. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Chandler is screen. Irving kicks to Chandler. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
That's a 2 from Paul. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bosch.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Outside Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Scott kicks to Bosch. The kick out to Scott. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Paul, no one around him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Irving against Paul. Irving kicks to Varejao. Back to Irving. And again, no good by Chicago.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Leonard. Oh!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Chicago calls timeout. They lead by 1. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That gives them the lead.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Westbrook against Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. 3-on-3. McGrady against DeRozan. McGrady outside. Powered down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Curry passes to Wallace. Outside for George. Fires from 14. Can't hit. Great D that time from Leonard. And now we've got the intentional foul. Kevin Durant's checked in for Leonard. Deflects the pass. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.